This is Gyotaku fish printing on t-shirts with Mrs. Orndorff. A little history behind this technique. Gyotaku is a traditional Japanese method of fish printing. It dates back to the mid-1800s. This technique is a form of nature printing. The fishermen employed this method, putting ink on top of a real fish with rice paper on top to record, to make an impression of what type of fish and the size of the fish that they caught. Hello, this is Mrs. Orndorff. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Gyotaku fish print t-shirts. We are going to be using rubber fish. These you can buy from school specialties, Saks, or any other part where they sell fish replicas. I'm going to be using a bluegill. We are going to start by painting on top of your fish. Here I have a bluegill. We have other replicas. These are plastic replicas of fish. We have a catfish and we have a little trout. And you can see they have all the beautiful little creases and scales and the fins, etc. So I'm going to use a sponge brush. I'm going to dip it in my yellow, and you need to work a bit quickly. Some kids work super slow and the paint ends up drying before you get the t-shirt on there. Okay, so this is what I have seen some of the students do, and then on the other side they do the other color, and you can create sort of an ombre effect, and you can do some lines for detailing, etc. You can do some polka dots, and you are ready to go. Now, do you see all the excess paint? You will need to lift your fish. I do the lifting for my kids. And you flip the page to a clean paper. And it is super important how to put your hands through the shirt. I'm about to demonstrate. So this is how you put your hands and your arms in your shirt. We have the students bring a white t-shirt. This would be the front. You are going to pretend you are putting it on. You're going to put your arms through there. I tell my students like a zombie, okay? And then your hands are going to open like this on the shoulder part. And then you're going to spread your arms a little bit wide to stretch out the fabric. Some kids will put their arms through the shirt and go, I'm ready. No, you're not. Is it straight in the front? No. I'm ready. No, you're not. Is it straight in the front? No. What you want to do is you want to put your arms through there like you're about to put it on. Hands on the shoulder area. And then you want to spread your arms a bit. Is it ready? Now it is. Now you are going to land the front chest area over the fish. Okay? Over the fish. And you are going to land, and then you are going to move your hands towards the fish and rub, 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 pat, pat, pat. Do not pounce, because if you are very aggressive, the fabric will shift, and by the time you release it, you lift, you will have a very foggy fish print. You want it to look as exact as the fish itself. Move your hands towards the inside. I am gently patting, rubbing, and very carefully, if you want to see what it looks like, you can move your shirt and make sure that you got the eyes, the mouth, very important. You can kind of do this on the edges to make sure that you get all the edges, the details on the fins, the details on the scales. It's very important that you press on there. Remember, we talked about this. If you paint too slow, or if you don't have enough paint on there, it will barely show. Okay, I'm rubbing. It's like you're giving your fish a massage, just like the fish spa. And we are ready to lift. Are you ready? Here we go. Ta-da! Yay! After it's dry, your students will be able to outline with colorful Sharpies and add details like seaweed. We have these amazing charts from the Texas Parks and Wildlife, and we have saltwater fish and we have freshwater fish. Since our students are fishing at the OLC, the Outdoor Learning Center, they will be identifying their fish characteristics, traits, etc. From this chart, and then make sure that they showed on their shirt. And if they didn't, you can always add more detail with a Sharpie. All right, have fun. See you later.